Hello, I am Carl Manley, and I want to welcome you to SMI's 10th year anniversary celebration.
We are providers. We are manufacturers. We are distributors. We are IT and service companies. We are SMI. What started as the brainchild of two individuals, John Gaida, Senior Vice President, Supply Chain Management of Texas Health Resources, and Carl Manley, then Vice President of Materials Management for Centera Healthcare, has grown into a robust and respected organization with a membership today of just over 60 providers and 50 industry partners.
SMI was an outshoot of an organization known as the Network of Networks that was established in the mid-90s to provide a forum for healthcare providers to discuss industry issues, benchmarking opportunities, etc. In 2003, John Gaida and I were attending a conference in Chicago, and during that conference we had a conversation of what we would need to do to improve the Network of Networks functionality.
We sat there and thought about how could we make something different for the industry and supply chain. We thought of a way to get manufacturers and providers together in the same room at the same conference and come up with ways to solve problems. There was born SMI.
In the fall of 2003, in a meeting held by Inova Healthcare, a forming committee met and it actually decided that they would go forward and establish an organization that was comprised of both vendors and providers.
We had a forming committee, and that was made up of a number of individuals from the supplier side and the provider side that came together and talked about how could we make this organization work, who should be in it, who should be the members, and that was the place where we got everybody together and thought about the future.
I was inspired by the people who started SMI, people like Carl Manley and John Gaida. I recall very clearly Carl saying to me, well, we're starting to think about an organization where suppliers and providers come together and actually start working on important initiatives that will help improve the supply chain within healthcare. I had known Tom Hughes for a while and had always respected Tom and his work.
SMI's 10th anniversary. Wow, it's amazing. 10 years of thriving based on the notion that if we bring trading partners together, that we will help reduce healthcare costs.
SMI is a unique organization in several ways. Number one, it works in small group formats to produce projects. And these projects have to be something that can be used within the industry. And it has to have both value to a provider and a healthcare partner in order to meet that criteria. The products are produced free of charge, but available to anybody in the industry that would consider using them or find value in those processes.
Some of the key accomplishments at SMI have been the tools that we've created. We were adamant when we started that we would not sell things to the industry. We were going to help the industry. We were going to develop tools that worked, and tools that worked for, again, the industry side and for the provider side, but tools that were different, not things that you could get anywhere else. And we've done that. I think we've done that very successfully, and that's one of the things we are most proud of. It's unique because of the people that we have in the organization. We come together with a meaningful purpose. We come together to solve problems.
You have to look at the staff that put this together and operationalize the vision of these leaders. They include Dennis, Terry, and now Christine.
I would say that there's a lot of people running the show. It's not a passive organization.
To me, that's really the essence of the value is the people and the learning and the networking. That's what I've really enjoyed and I've seen flourish, and that impact has helped SMI, but far more importantly, that's really helped the industry gain trust and build collaboration over these last 10 years.
Really, that 10 years ago, that first meeting was when Tom and I really took our first deep breath and went, my, this actually is this is not a concept, this is actually an organization that has value.
The board takes that seriously, and I think that's the recipe for success.
I think a great deal of friendships have been built over these last 10 years as well.
Happy anniversary, SMI.
You know, I feel both pride and amazement. It's probably the premier organization of its type that brings a forum for vendors and partners to meet And to see that realization is just beyond my expectations.
Congratulations, SMI, on your 10th year anniversary.
Great job, SMI. Congratulations on 10 years.
Today is 10 years.
Happy 10-year-old birthday.
Thank you.
Happy 10th anniversary, SMI.
Happy birthday, SMI.
Happy birthday, SMI.
Happy birthday.
Happy anniversary, SMI.
Congratulations, SMI, on 10 years.
Happy 10th anniversary, SMI.
You're just getting started.
10 years!
In closing, I want to thank you folks in the audience for attending and supporting SMI. Without your support, SMI would not be the successful organization it is today.
Thank you to all of our members for making SMI such a success over the past 10 years. Happy 10th anniversary, SMI.